We're here with Martin. Martin is a world cyclist, traveler, and where are you going next, Martin?
I'm heading to Peru next, where it is. I'm gonna do some mountain bike tracks there in the Andes, and it's rain season there, so I've been there before. It's gonna be pretty bad and also pretty beautiful. A good opportunity to test this jacket out. My name is Martijn Doolaard. The past year I've been cycling from Amsterdam to Singapore. An unplanned solo trip through 18 countries covering more than 17,000 kilometers. Traveling by bicycle allowed me to really immerse myself into the landscape and the cultures. Camping in the most remote places and discovering hidden secrets you can only explore by bike. I've met the most wonderful, generous people who invited me to stay at their place, join their tables and be trusted in their homes without wanting anything in return.
How would you describe yourself?
How would I describe myself?
Or what you're doing right
What
now?
I'm doing? Well, I'm a cyclist, I guess, a traveler. Yeah.
Moment happened, so
Screwed up already.
For how long have you been doing this?
So I'm traveling for a couple of years already, but this trip I started in June 2017 in Vancouver.
Okay.
So it's going nice and steady and slow. But no, it's been a beautiful journey. 1.5 years now, and I think it's gonna take me another half year to reach my destination, which is Patagonia. I'm just looking for interesting landscapes to cycle. It doesn't have to be fast, you know, I'm not on the Pan American Highway all the time to be as fast in Patagonia. No, I just want to see different landscape, different cultures. I'm doing mountain bike routes, which is definitely very slow because the roads are very bad, but it's all about the beauty of nature and seeing that, you know. So yeah, it's going like this. What I've learned after my previous journey, so I've cycled from Amsterdam to Singapore 3 years ago. And that was a more straightforward journey, I think. I had a different bike. It was more like a touring bike with thinner tires, so more for pavement. And I've learned on that journey, like the most interesting things you'll see if you go off the freeway. You know, the freeway is built for fast traffic, to go from A to B fast, and you see nothing but pavement and gas stations.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go more off-road to see more beautiful landscape, you know, the mountains, smaller roads with less traffic. That's why I chose another bike with more fat tires, which are more able to do those kind of.
So guys, thanks.
Welcome guys.
Gracias. Get sugar. I need no sugar.
See.
It's going.
Thank you. Oh, this is a lot of sugar too. Otherwise I get too thin, you know. Like here, I've been making this extra hole. Now I don't need it because this one's tight. After Christmas. Who does that?
Yeah, that's.
No, I mean I'm losing so much weight. I think I've lost more than 10 kilo after
10 kilos.
After I've left Patagonia. Yeah. Oh, but it really depends also. I think the last period of cycling in Peru and Ecuador was a lot of climbing, long days. So it was really tough. So you burn so much. I just see myself as a traveler, I think, because I'm not. I was not a cyclist really before I did all this touring.
Wow.
You know, I'm Dutch, so in the Netherlands we cycle. Everyone cycles, you know, to work or to the cafe. But that's the only thing. I didn't really do long trips, or like racing. I didn't do that. So the bicycle for me is just a great way to travel. Move myself around. It's great because it's so simple. You're outside. You use your body. The bike, you can carry so much stuff on it. You don't need to wear a backpack. So it's a really convenient way of traveling. So that's why I like it. So if I call myself a cycling tourer or a bike packer, I don't really care much about that. I think the style I'm doing is I think called more bikepacking. Which is, but I still have panniers, so that's more cycle touring, you know. Bikepacking is more like you strap everything tight on the bike because you're doing a lot of technical riding. So you want everything like very tight and as light as possible on the bike, you know. So I think it's a mix because
You're doing your own
such
style.
a long, yeah, it's such a long journey. You have to be. It's kind of a flexible style, you know. I bring a lot of luggage, but for some parts I ship luggage ahead.
Okay.
Because it's just too technical. But if your bike is too heavy, you cannot do much mountain biking. It needs to be light enough to do really rough and rocky and sandy roads. So sometimes I ship some stuff ahead, and then it's more. I think then it's more like mountain bikepacking.
And is there like, how do you do this logistical thing to send your stuff ahead, and then this must be like, science.
You need to do a bit of research.
Okay.
In Ecuador, I found out I could use like a courier, like Servientrega. I think you have it here as well.
Yep.
It's not the cheapest, but it's sort of safe because I was also shipping my laptop, my MacBook with me.
Wow,
This extra
were you?
weight. Yeah. Wow. It all went well. I still have my laptop with me.
So you, okay, that's great.
Yeah, because I have too many. I got a Bluetooth speaker, like extra clothes, the laptop, hard disk. With the laptop comes like extra chargers and things like that. It's a lot of extra kilos. So I wanted to get rid of that for some mountain bike route. And I did bring a backup hard disk with me in case everything got stolen or lost.
Okay.
I still had, you know, my photos and all the footage and memories of the journey, because that's, I think, the most valuable thing I'm carrying right now.
Okay. Did you speak Spanish before?
My Spanish is not very good.
Okay.
I can order food and drinks and ask for the way, but it's really just small talk with the people I speak with in the countryside.
Okay. And how would you describe what your photography style is?
My Instagram account, Espiritu Libre, which is also the name of my blog, espiritulibre.com. I write stories. Basically about life on the road, you know. So it is about cycling, it is about camping in the wild, you know. It's about nature, about landscapes, but also about local culture. I photograph portraits as well. So it's kind of a broad scope of life on the road, basically.
So you really want to check his website and his Instagram account. I'm gonna put both links under here in the description somewhere.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like the photography is a big part of the journey, you know. Sometimes you want to go on a certain road, like, oh, I'd love to make a photo of that, you know, I'd love to photograph that. So it's both about the experience of traveling, but also capturing it and telling the story. So I did that on my previous journey from Amsterdam to Singapore, which I captured photographically and with writing as well, in the book called 1 Year on a Bike. And it's like a big coffee table book with a lot of photos and stories as well. And yeah, I'm doing this for this journey as well. So probably is going to make a book out of this. Now I'm writing my blog, I'm writing the stories and publishing photos along the way. But in the end, that's all going to be captured in a book.
Hey, so I'm gonna give you the jacket.
Yeah,
This is yours, man.
it's a great jacket. I just tried it out, and I'm looking forward to try it out in the rain season in Peru.
So this was Martin. Please check his links, his photography, his books, his book.
Lots of rain. It just stops a little bit, but I'm very wet. The rain jacket's doing really well. This is not really doing well. I'm using this. So MOVA, you need to come up with a good glove for me, please. Fucking hell. Go away. Alright.
So thank you so much for watching the video, and ride in peace. See you, bye.
Thanks a lot, man. Take care.